How multicellular organisms are organized. Multicellular organisms are organized into increasingly complex parts: cells, tissues, organs, organ systems, and the organism itself. Cells are the building blocks of life. Tissue is made when specialized cells with the same function group together. For example, millions of muscle cells make up muscle tissue. An organ is made from two or more tissues, which all work together to do a particular job, like the heart in animals, or a leaf in a plant. An organ system is made of a group of organs which all work together to do a particular job, such as the nose, trachea, bronchi, and lungs, which all make up the gas exchange system.
Yeah, so one of the systems in the human body is the digestive system. Ours is simpler than some other animals, like cows and deer have multiple stomachs. We just have the one.
So as you can see, there are lots of tissues and organs that make up our digestive system, but what's the difference between them?
So yeah, these are some key things on your school syllabus. Firstly, you need to know that a tissue is a group of cells in the same place, all doing the same thing. There are loads of cells in your mouth making saliva. Imagine if the saliva-making tissue all disappeared. You'd have the driest mouth in the world.
I sometimes get that when I'm nervous on television. But anyway, how about an organ then?
So organs are these things here, like the stomach and liver. They do an overall job. There's an amazing organ called a spleen that can help you hold your breath underwater for longer if you have a really big one. Penguins have massive spleens. Anyway, you need to know that an organ is a group of different tissues working together to achieve an overall goal.
OK, gotcha. So we know what a tissue and an organ is. What about a system?
A system is a group of organs that work together to do an overall task. So our nervous system is our brain and all our nerves, and that allows us to think, feel, move, dance, and so on. Our digestive system allows us to eat delicious food, digest it, which means break it down, and absorb it. Speaking of which, there's a guy in France who once ate an entire plane by breaking it into tiny pieces, but I would not advise that at all.
Is that true? Yeah. That's astonishing. OK, I definitely wouldn't do that. All right, so a bit of a recap for us on this.
So to recap, cells make tissues, tissues make organs, and organs make systems. Some living things are made from a single cell. We call them unicellular, like a unicycle, but with a cell. And they don't have to worry about any of this because they're just a cell. We're multicellular, which means loads of cells all together, miraculously forming working human beings like ourselves.